What?
Fuck, man, you want everything. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me on this episode is Eddie and Jose.
What up?
What's up, motherfuckers?
Damn. Wait, they come in green glass bottles?
Yeah, I think
The
so.
twist ones.
For the the flavored ones.
So you get twisted.
For real?
No, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's fucked up, homie. So what's up? How are you guys? How was your day?
My day was long.
Yeah?
Yeah. Work, and then straight after work it was to a baseball scrimmage.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
Did you win?
no, because the boys are going up against an older team, which is 2 divisions up. So I guess the coaches they're buddies.
Yeah.
So they kind of invited them to like show to the practice over at Poly High School, and it was in like the back like sandlot type field where they kind of just have their batting cages and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I just did that, and then I got back like an hour ago.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, but yeah, long day.
How was your day, Eddie?
It was sad, dude.
It was sad?
It was a sad day today.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this. What's up?
No, dude, I took Emily to get her shots.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, dude. It sucked, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to fight everyone in that hospital, dude.
You should have.
I was this close, dude. Nah, she took it like a champ. She cried a little bit, but I feel like she's still so tiny that her cries aren't like blood curdling, you know?
Did she do that cry that were like, she's kind of running out of breath? You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
dude. Even the because they gave her 3 shots, and I think after the second one, the nurse was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take a second until she catches her breath," because she's doing that thing where she was just like, yeah, her mouth was open, but like nothing was coming out because she had
and then
no
just that deep
breath. In
breath.
her. Yeah,
It's when they're a little bit older.
when
I think
it's like
yeah,
the yells.
because then what happens is like the cry sounds different, and then the look they give you, because like you
trade. Me.
yeah, I trusted you,
Oh man.
and you brought me here to be tortured.
Yeah, I'm not.
Traitor!
I know, and it makes me feel some kind of way. Like
Yeah, dude, that shit sucks.
I know.
Damn, so you got your child vaccinated? You know
Yeah,
vaccines are bad for you, homie, right?
I know, dude. Oh, what do you call it? Yeah, dude. There's all kinds of people. You know, the ones that it's like, oh, you know, the certain ones that cause autism and this and that at work.
Oh,
And it's just like, dude, like you're talking to the wrong guy about that shit, dude. Because I had to hold my tongue, dude, at work because
Yeah,
I feel what we talked about last time that when I mentioned that guy that like he said he didn't want his son wearing overalls because he's
oh, yeah, because they're gay or
yeah,
whatever?
because he's gonna look gay. Like I'm like, dude,
yeah, dude. I don't. It's hard for me to take that kind of stuff seriously.
yeah,
You know,
It's weird.
it is weird. And it just seems so stupid. You know,
dude.
like it's laughable.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I'm just like, okay, I do not care, and like it, like I make it obvious that I don't care, like to the point where it's like maybe even a little awkward because I just like I don't know, but
Yeah, I just don't engage, man.
it's stupid. But yeah, she got her shots and that shit sucked. But
That's what's up. That's what's up.
she took a bomb ass nap afterwards, so I took a bomb ass nap.
Did you get ice cream afterwards?
I did. I deserved it.
I deserved it. Hey, what kind, though?
That's funny.
Dude, Ben & Jerry's has a new strawberry cheesecake.
Bomb?
Vegan one. It's bomb, dude.
Vegan? The fuck? Was it
Non-dairy,
plastic?
homie.
I like the
Was it plastic? So the
Fake
cheesecake-
ass ice cream, homie.
plastic chunks.
I think the Ben and Jerry's one is better than I tried what is the other one? Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins has a vegan option?
No. Their new like cheesecake one.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, when I sampled it, it felt too cheesecakey. If
Which
that
one?
makes sense.
Which one? When you sampled which one?
The cheesecake.
I know,
Ice
but you
cream.
said
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins.
Okay.
Yeah, Baskin Robbins.
Oh, dude, Ben Jerry's is it's fucking it's good, dude.
Yeah, I like theirs. I like to get their mini ones over here.
Yeah,
They're perfect.
yeah. At first they started out with like 2 or 3 different flavors, the non-dairy ones.
They got a bunch
And
of
yeah, they have like fucking
Yeah.
like 9 or 10 now, and
The non-dairy ones are bomb, dude.
yeah,
yeah,
they're
the
so
non-dairy
good,
ones
dude.
are good.
Yeah,
A little pricey, but
yeah,
it's just bomb.
quality stuff.
How was your day, dude?
The usual bullshit.
Bullshit.
Busy day.
Yeah,
A lot of packages. A lot of furniture.
by yourself? Still?
So lately, like with the past like couple weeks now, I essentially just do the route by myself up to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
So like once I get to the mall, to the Moreno Valley Mall, there's another driver that meets up with me. Like 4 out of the 5 days, sometimes only 3 days, sometimes every day. He'll meet up with me and like he'll help me out at the mall.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's not the help that you would need when you're doing like the fucking up the 3 flights of stairs and.
Yeah, but I mean that's everybody. Like all the drivers are like, it's just something we have to deal with.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which sucks. But and it's just funny because like we do get these packages that say like team lift only.
It's crazy to me that like a contractor for FedEx wouldn't have like some sort of like audit in place by like an agency or even to check that even through FedEx to meet like a certain standard because of liabilities, dude. Because I mean,
Well,
that's
I think the thing like, or the loophole, I guess you could say. Oh shit. He tells us, you need help, call, we'll come help you. If you feel like you can't do it by yourself, we'll come help you.
mm-hmm.
And that is the case. But it comes with an asterisk. That's basically like, we don't have time right now, so we'll send you the help once there's someone available to come help you. And I mean, so if essentially the decision falls on us drivers, and 99% of the time we're like, I just want to get this shit over with. I don't want to have to be waiting because I got a bunch of other shit I got to take care of. Still.
Word.
So,
Damn.
yeah, there was a long time ago. I had like a scheduled pickup out of one of the apartment complexes that I'm actually doing again now, but it was a scheduled pickup and it was for later in the day. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finish my route and just go and do that at the end of the day, just a pickup. And it was a 3rd floor apartment, and I get there and I knock on the door. The guy opens the door. When he opens the door, there's boxes full, like in the living room. The living room's full of boxes, and I was like, oh, I'm here for a pickup for FedEx Ground. He's like, oh yeah, it's all that. And I was like, all these boxes? He's like, yeah, we're moving. So we need this all shipped to our new house. And plus that bed. And it was like a mattress against the wall. And everything had labels, everything like, I was like, all right. And then the guy was like, where's the rest of you? I was like, it's just me. What do you mean the rest of us? We're not a moving company. Like, it's just me. And he's like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, hold on. And I called my route manager and told him. And he's like, everybody's already done. Like, there's only one other guy left, and he's almost done. I could send him to you when he's done. Or like, so you might have to wait. And I'm just like, fuck it. So I did it. It was 38 boxes.
Yeah. So you move somebody
From the 3rd floor, loaded up my truck. And then I remember even asking him, like, hey, he has a mattress, has a label, but we're not supposed to take mattresses like that unless they're like compressed in a box. But it was like a full-on mattress.
Yeah.
It was like I think like a full-size bed. It was a small bed. But I told him, and he's like, no, don't take that shit. But I took it anyway. So I don't know what happened, like if they ended up sending it back, because we're not supposed to take stuff like that. But I was mad. So I was like, whatever, fuck it.
That's funny.
But yeah, like 38 boxes. There's boxes labeled kitchen, bedroom. I was like, what are these people thinking?
Wow.
Setting this up? Like, we're not a fucking moving company.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, are you allowed to take tips?
Officially, no.
That's what's up.
We're supposed to say no.
Why are you winking at me then?
That's my foreskin. Dude.
Oh, what?
I've gotten tipped before though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten tipped before. When I used to deliver in like the Riverside area, like Trotwine, Alessandro, or Van Buren, you know that area over there?
Yeah.
Mission Grove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Pretty like upper end, like upper middle class area, you know.
Yeah.
Also experienced a lot of racism in that area.
Yeah, it's very
That's what's up.
bougie.
Yeah. Like one time,
As you should.
like one time, this old lady was like, "Wow, your English is very good." I
Wow.
was just like, "Oh, okay, thanks." Well,
Wow.
anyway, it was this one time in my last delivery. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but it was my last delivery, and it was a signature required, and it was a house that was fenced off, it was a huge house, it was fenced off, and they had an intercom by the gate. So I pushed the button, and the lady, she's all like, "Hi, like you could just throw it over the gate," and I'm like, "Oh, I need somebody here to sign for it. Like I can't just leave it." And she's like, "Oh, damn." She's like, "I'm like a couple minutes away. Would you mind waiting?" It's like I'm driving right now. Like I'm a couple minutes away. Like I promise. Like, can you just wait? And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I'll wait. Waited. She pulled up. She signed for it, and then she's like, "Here, get yourself some Starbucks." And she handed me a bill that was folded up, and I was just like, "Oh, like I was like, it's okay." She goes, "No, take it." So for waiting, like I appreciate it. I'm like, "All right," and I put it in my pocket, and I left. And then when I got back to the station, I pulled out. It was a fucking $50 bill.
Oh wow.
I was like, "Damn, how much did she spend on Starbucks?"
So you got like
50
2 coffees or what?
A 1.5.
Okay.
But yeah, we're not supposed to take the tips, but sometimes people do tip us. But I deliver in Moreno Valley, homie. Nobody's gonna fucking tip me.
Nah,
Word.
over there, dude. Hey, I've been
I
seeing.
might get
over there a lot.
robbed, but
Everyone's driving those little like mopeds. You
In
see
Mar-
that
in
shit
Moreno Valley?
everywhere, dude. Yeah,
really,
it's crazy, dude.
I don't know, man. When I remember doing DoorDash,
yeah,
and the first time like Alexis and I had done it, it was in Moreno Valley, and it was, dude, it was in the cut, bro.
What part do you remember?
I don't remember offhand. It must have been off of like Cottonwood though. Like,
Oh yeah, south of the 60 Moreno Valley is a different world, homie.
yeah, dude. It like and it was at night, dude, and we were like, oh shit, you know,
Yeah, especially Cottonwood area. Yeah,
bro, yeah. And then so we deliver the food to this property, and when they opened the door, dude, like it reached like it was loud, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was bomb.
Smells loud as fuck.
Yes,
That's what's up.
yeah, dude, it was dope. And I mean, they just seem like normal ass dudes, but like you can tell that like, you know, it's a trap house.
Yeah,
And the dude gave us a tip. You know, he's really good. He's really nice. He's all, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Like, here. And we got back to the car, opened it up, and it was $25. And which is like, you know, people tip like just a few dollars on that,
Yeah.
you know, typically. And it was cash. So we were like, oh, it's cool, you know, like, damn, deliver to the hood more often, you know, like the plug is where you score, dude.
hell yeah, homie.
So I don't know, man. you would think that, but the hood fools, they tip big.
But yeah, my day was pretty busy. So to go back to the original question,
Yeah.
you know what I was listening to on the way over here?
Hmm.
That new Miley Cyrus.
Oh shit. And
It's just bomb, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
better than the new Will Smith.
Oh, dude. Oh, no. Did you listen to the whole thing?
I couldn't do it. I got about halfway through.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
You still making music?
I guess.
So I listened to it all the way through. I actually listened to it a couple times. So Will Smith known for not cussing
Yeah.
in his raps,
Damn.
and like he cusses a lot in this record.
Is it like that? Cause it just sounds like not natural.
Not really, but it's still at the same time kind of like, this is weird.
Yeah. I mean, it just sounds like he's playing a character.
I
You know.
feel like, especially with the intro song, actually only the intro song, I feel like he was trying to do like something like a tame version of Eminem, because he was doing like voices and like these characters, and then at the same time like talking about all the criticism he's getting. You know how Eminem used to do that shit?
Yeah.
Like he was saying like, oh, like Will Smith is crazy, and doing it in like a weird voice, supposed to be somebody else talking about him, and like, I don't know, it was just weird. And there was 2 songs that I was like, okay, this is okay. But the more I would listen to it, I was like, nah, dude, this is just super corny.
Which ones?
The one you had mentioned in
Tantrum?
the Tantrum, yeah, Tantrum. And then there was another one, I can't remember the name of it. But it was because he wasn't the only artist on the song. There was
Yeah.
another one that it was a feature on it, and
Like Lucas Joyner, I think it was.
that one. No, Luke is it Lucas or
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Those two were like, I was like, okay, these are decent.
Damn, George Lucas raps.
Yeah,
Damn, sick.
George Lucas. Huh?
Yeah, dude.
But overall, I just
It's
thought,
out of this world.
dang, dun, 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 dun. No, overall, I just thought it was really corny. It was really lame.
That's what I
And
thought.
yeah, it's just don't even try. I mean,
Yeah,
just
like-
go back to acting.
Yeah, like I mentioned, dude, it just seemed like that song Tantrum, like he had, like as if the whole thing was built around that song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude thought that was fire, and then started making more songs around that, and then like it just kind of started to like lose steam, like after a while, and you can hear it. I feel like you could tell, because Tantrum's not like that dope of a song at all. But it was the coolest one on that album,
Yeah.
if that says anything, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's the only one that had, like, you know, something there, you know? But still not a fan, though, man. He just doesn't have bars.
No, each song sounded like it would be included like on a children's movie soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds
Yeah.
no different from, like, you know, like Desperado, Rough Rider, No You Don't Want Nada, you know? Like, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
Like the song that was made after the movie.
It felt like a bunch of B-sides of songs that were supposed to be meant for his like earlier albums.
like Big Willie style.
Yeah.
And maybe they were.
I don't know.
Maybe he had
Maybe,
him in
yeah.
the closet for
Yeah,
so
like
long.
unfinished stuff
Yeah.
that he's like, oh, I can kind of like do a spin on it here.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. He's doing his thing. Good for him, but I don't know. I thought it was whack.
Man, fuck Will Smith.
I thought it was whack.
Yeah, it was pretty whack, dude. Like when I saw that it dropped, I was like, oh, I sent it to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo.
Yeah, I know,
And then I started listening to it and I was like, yeah, this shit's whack.
dude. Damn.
Damn, but that new Miley Cyrus. So.
Dude, that new Miley Cyrus.
Yeah?
It's
I didn't even know she had a new album out.
the whole album's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
It's only 3 songs right now. So it's the Prelude, Something Beautiful, and then I forgot the one that just like recently dropped. But the Prelude kind of reminded me, I think Eddie might even like that one. Just because it sounds very like something Survive would do, the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just her kind of not necessarily singing. Sounds like she's kind of talking over it. It sounds very like science fiction. Like something out of like a science fiction movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets into the song Something Beautiful, and that one is like it's kind of has like a dark melody to it, like a dark feeling to it. Kind of reminded me of Joji, like the style of music that it is. And then the newest song is her typical like pop banger type shit. But I like it. I did like it.
Is it like country like influence at all?
I mean, with her voice, it kind of has that twang to it.
Got it.
But it's a pop album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah. Because I did like I actually didn't even listen to the whole album, the last one she put out. Just that one that hit she put out about Liam Hemsworth. The I can buy myself flowers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That song's tight.
that song is tight.
That song's fucking tight, dude. You know that song's about Liam Hemsworth, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Because he dedicated that one song by Bruno Mars. How does it
I
go?
should have bought you flowers.
Yeah.
I held your hand.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It always reminded me of that.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dope.
Because he was like apparently like some control freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I just know party in the USA, dude. That's all.
I'm like, hey,
Party in the US.
USA.
Weed. On the synth. That's my
Dude.
favorite part.
You
Yeah, the synth on it.
Would you cover that song?
I could probably do it with my MPK.
No, hit him where it hurts.
Oh. No, dude.
Pop goes power violence? Or power violence goes pop?
Pop goes power violence. Damn, dude. Now that would be sick. Damn. The new Corbin album is sick, dude.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I think it just came out yesterday. The full album.
Yeah.
Who?
Corbin? Spooky Black, homie?
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's tight, dude.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is out already?
Yeah, the second. So that was yesterday. I listened to it today on my way to work, and yeah, shit's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have that like.
It's not as depressing
I was about to
as
say,
like
yeah.
Mourn, but
I love Mourn,
but
dude.
it's still Mourn is like that shit would trigger you if you're you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm gonna kill myself when I watch.
Dude.
When I watch.
No, dude.
Wait, what?
That album.
When I kill myself, I'm gonna put on more.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Damn.
No, it's a good album, dude.
I don't like you talking like that, dude.
Well, like what?
That makes me sad.
Oh, my bad. All right. If
Oh shit, that's funny.
For those of you listening, for those
grabbing my dick.
blinking
Oh yeah.
very aggressively.
No, but it was good though.
Yeah, you guys will like it. I'm sure. It's super catchy, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. The new Glare album. I showed you a couple songs off.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Drops tomorrow. It might actually already be up, but man, that shit. It's a solid album. I can't wait to see like the response they get, because that band is really good, man. Let's see, Sunset Funeral. Yeah, officially it's out right now, so you can stream it.
Oh, nice. And it's on like all the major ones.
Yeah, Apple Music, Spotify. My personal favorites are gonna be New Burn. How do you pronounce Swadade? I don't know how to pronounce it. Those songs are really fucking good. But heavy ass shoegaze on me.
What's up? The new it's like a split between Haywire and No Guard. It's called Shirts versus Skins.
Dope.
It's
Dude,
fucking
that's
tight, dude.
Have you listened to the new Weapon X?
No,
Dude,
I'll check it out.
dude, that shit is fucking tight.
Dude, I still listen to that demo and I'm like,
It's so good.
fuck, dude. How
So
is
fucking
it
good.
that good, dude?
Angry Straight Edge, that shit's tight, dude.
Dude.
I know. I'm telling you, it's like new Project X.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
like that, like fun militant. You know.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, the new song. It's only one song, but it's really fucking
I'll check
good.
it out.
I think they're writing an album right now. But Bo's not in the band anymore.
No?
From Harm's Way, yeah. He was only in it for a little bit, but
Because I remember you told me, but when they played at Sound Fury, was he playing?
no, he wasn't playing with them.
And you said
Oh,
it was
really?
the guitarist of the singer of Knock Loose is the guitarist, right?
Yeah, the singer.
Is he still in it?
Yeah, he's still in it. He does backup vocals in the new song, and then like the main guitarist from Knock Loose, he also plays guitar in it.
Yeah, I follow the singer on Instagram. That fool.
Of Weapon X.
Yeah, he's always posting like guns.
Damn, that's what's up, homie.
Hell yeah.
It's like,
Nah, I don't like guns. I'm a liberal.
that's what's up, dude. I thought you were American.
Damn.
Ugh.
All right. Speaking of true Americans, I watched The Apprentice.
Tight. Me too.
What season?
You're fired.
Oh shit.
I remember when that shit was on TV.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh really?
Because you had to mention the Apprentice, and my head automatically went to that, and then one of you mentioned like the Donald Trump thing or
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, this fool just watched the show or what? Like I was confused.
Oh yeah.
And then when you
Movie,
said it was
homie.
on Tubi, I'm like, and then you mentioned one of the actors. I'm like, oh, it's a fucking movie, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. When I heard about the movie coming out, fuck, I forgot to do the research because there was like, you know how I forgot. I think it's Variety does the actors on actors interviews.
Oh, they said like the round table?
No, it's just one on one.
Oh, I don't think
I
I've
like
seen
those
that.
though.
The round
The
table.
round
was
tables-
sick,
the round
dude.
tables
Those
are sick.
Yeah.
But no, these are just like one on ones. And I guess when Apprentice came out, nobody wanted to do the interview with Sebastian Stan to talk about it. And they didn't reveal who the other actor was who refused to do it. But it was like a big old thing. So Sebastian Stan wasn't even able to participate because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw an interview where they were interviewing him.
No, but this is I'm talking about the actors. It's called Actors on Actors, where one actor interviews the other actor.
Oh.
And they talk about their
The
like,
movie that they did together.
No, the movie they each did. Because
Oh.
like Sebastian Stan did Apprentice, and then whoever was interviewing him and him interviewing that person, they did a different movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's like I don't know if you've ever listened to the A24 podcast. That's what they do on that. Like they bring in sometimes directors and they just have them interview each other. Like there's no host or nothing.
Oh, that sounds sick, dude.
Oh, that sounds
I
really
haven't
cool.
checked that out.
I sent you fucking Robert Eggers interviewing Ari
yeah,
Aster.
Oh, that sounds so sick.
Dude, that one's fucking tight.
I don't think I
Oh
listened to
man, that sounds dope.
That one's tight.
I'm listening to that.
Yeah, it's the A24 podcast. There's no host. It's just
That's cool.
yeah.
I know they do like I've seen a couple episodes where they have like it's pretty much the same premise, but it's like a video. Like there was one, it was Robert Eggers and Willem Dafoe.
Oh,
And they're
dude.
kind of just both talking to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
It was so interesting, dude. Like you discover so much of each of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. Like there's no host, so it's just like very like organic almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. But
I'll send you the A24 one.
yeah, please do.
That one's good. But yeah, so when I heard about this movie, I was just like, damn, are they going to tell the truth? Or are they going to sugarcoat it to make them look all fucking amazing? You know what I mean?
Trump.
Yeah. And then I started seeing how Donald Trump was trying to get it like canceled.
Well, they sent them a cease and desist.
Yeah.
But the way that the director was talking about it in an interview, he was saying that the language in the letter didn't seem to be something that was like directed at him, because it didn't say anybody's names or anything. It was more of like as if it was like a post on a social media for other people to
Really?
see. Yeah, he said the way that it was written was to be like that. So
It was invalid?
Yeah, so he said they said they didn't take it seriously then. So they just went ahead and did it. You know? Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know. I don't give a shit about all that. I thought it was a cool movie, you know. I thought it was done well. You know, I liked the like how you kind of felt like you're traveling through the timeline with them, because the way that it was filmed in this, when it took place, when the part of the story is in the 70s, it's got like that 4:3 ratio, and it's got like a certain like graininess to it.
Yeah.
And then as it moves into the 80s, it changes to the 6:9 ratio, and it has a different kind of like filter on
Also
it.
goes with the times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of just adds character to the story. And the way that it kind of seemed to me was like a buddy movie, but for like antagonists, like two antagonists, if you will, or like two people who have like questionable morals, you know? But at the same time kind of had like a horror like tone to it,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like a horror movie, because like you're kind of seeing this person gain influence from somebody who teaches them something. So basically it's the story about how Donald Trump became close friends with a dude named Roy Cohn, who was
a lawyer.
He was a lawyer, and he's like a kind of like a popular dude of the time in New York. They referred to him as a fixer. So he had a lot of political influence, but it's because he was the person that was responsible for prosecuting the Rosenbergs on their espionage charges, and then he was the dude who helped McCarthy during the Red Scare, during those like hearings. So he built a reputation for himself, but then he became like a defense attorney and he mingled along with like the elite, and he basically sees this young wealthy man and who's Donald Trump, and decides, like, I don't know, finds him interesting and takes him under his wing as like a mentor would. And then he just kind of like he kind of puts him on game basically, and helps him during initially during the case where he had, where they were marking on tenants or applicants for the Trump buildings that they had in New York, when they're like the multifamily like apartment type buildings, because at the time he was just managing those for his dad. So but they were in trouble for not leasing to people of color.
They're being sued for discrimination.
They're being sued for discrimination, and he kind of bailed them out of that. Like I'm not sure how they kind of get into like some, and that's one thing that like immediately when I watched it is like, I mean, we don't care about spoilers, do we?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like it's been out long enough for people to, like if it's on.
Well, I
them.
mean, you should ask Eddie. He's the one that hasn't seen it.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. Do you care
No,
about?
I don't care.
No.
No.
Okay, so like, oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck.
He becomes president.
Yeah, no, this is way before that. No, this is way before that. This is like how he kind of gets like his riz, you know, like how like where he learns. You're kind of seeing where he learns. So, what immediately caught my attention is like you see him get engaged through this person in like blackmail and like bribery type shit, you know, with
So like all the scummy stuff.
like super corrupt stuff, right? So
Yeah.
my first thing is like, I mean, we're in a world where people just see what the fuck is in front of them, and whatever it is, they believe that that's the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like my critical brain saw like some of that like blackmail stuff, because he claims that he records all of his conversations, and then he would leverage like the content on these tapes against the person.
Like
And,
whether it be a judge or
Yeah.
someone powerful, you know?
Yeah, so like blackmail, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like evidently like that, a lot of that is not true. Like it's at least embellished to from some element of truth
Yeah.
in there, you know? But like that wasn't like a known thing that was going on. Like, so that was something that was added into the film. So like if you're looking at it from like the perspective of like to convict Donald Trump and using this as like, oh, this is a matter of fact, then you're going into it wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you have to watch
It's a
it
movie.
for a movie. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing other than just a movie. Like anybody else who thinks anything different is silly, you know? And I thought it was well done. I mean, it wasn't like damn, that was mind blowing. You know, I thought it was great performances. It was done very well. I loved the tone of it. And I think Sebastian Stan did a great job, you know?
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah, dude.
He is a very
What else
good
is
actor.
he in? I'm trying to.
Winter Soldier, homie?
He's the black guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the black guy played Donald Trump.
The new Captain America.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. No, I don't know. I didn't see.
You remember that?
Soldier,
Did you
dude.
ever watch Fresh on Hulu?
Oh yeah. But the kids, right?
No, the kids.
I don't know. What
The
I'm thinking about.
fuck?
Isn't it with those three kids, the teenagers, or no?
No, Fresh, the cannibal.
What? No.
No, where he kidnaps these women and he eats them.
No, what the fuck? That's on site.
You're talking about like that movie that lives in the same world as The Wood.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of dope.
Yeah.
Fresh dope.
What else has he been in that he might have seen?
Let me look
I,
it up.
Tonya. Did you ever watch I, Tonya?
Yeah,
He plays
Tanya.
yeah, Tonya. He plays the crowbar.
Oh fuck.
He plays Margot Robbie's ex-husband.
Okay.
The one that convinces her to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Fresh.
So he plays like a young.
There is a
Donald
movie.
Trump.
There is a movie, Fresh, that he's in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Where he's a cannibal.
I just gotta
You were confusing with the dope.
With
Okay,
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's played what? Tom,
Yeah, you're a
Tom,
dope.
he played Tommy Lee, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. In the Pamela Anderson show.
Yeah, and the Pam and Tommy.
Oh, I never saw that.
Hey, do you watch anything? The fuck? Hey, you're fired, homie.
I watch porn, dude. Is he in anything?
The Winter Boner.
God damn, dude.
Good time.
Anyway, so the Winter Soldier, Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Bach.
Yes.
Yes.
The
So,
singer of that crappy band.
what did you expect going into it when you thought about like someone playing Donald Trump?
I wasn't buying it. Like when I saw him and I heard him start talking, I was like, no. But as the movie progressed, I was like, you know what? I see it.
I feel you.
I fucking see it.
I feel you. I felt the same way because at first you kind of go into it expecting one of those corny like SNL style impressions, you know, and it kind of does feel like that right up front.
Yeah.
and then because doesn't it kind of start like where it's like later, like it's kind of like later in the storyline, right? And then it just immediately jumps back to the beginning. I can't remember, but
I can't remember.
like I kind of felt the same way. I wasn't buying it at first, and then after a while, I kind of saw that it was a little bit more subtle than like an impression. Like he did more of like acting with the face.
Acting with the face, the mannerisms too.
Exactly. Yeah, he didn't oversell it. Like it was still like he was trying to stay true to the character in the story.
Yeah.
Not trying to do an impression of Donald
I
Trump.
feel like it's hard to pull off just because of how like like you mentioned like SNL skits, like it's so easy to like dramatize him and like be over the top with him.
Yeah, because I mean, like he's like over the top, anyways. You know what I mean? So like, it's kind of hard to. It's kind of unavoidable.
Yeah.
Like, so I thought, kind of like you said, it grows on you, and I didn't think it was bad because it kind of made it seem like good. You know, like it was a good performance. Like I said, like a little bit more on the mannerisms and like the acting with the face, and you can see how it changes over time. So like he's not as animated. Like the Donald Trump in the story isn't as animated with the face and stuff and like his body language and stuff, and you see that develop over time throughout the movie. So like you see kind of like how he's like working on his brand, and so there's like a lot of nonverbal stuff that I thought was pretty cool, like when they were sitting in like a dinner table, and the dude, he sat his wife and that dude Roy Cohn like at the other end of the table, and it was at a time in that story where he wasn't fucking with either of them. So like you can see like how they kind of how the director like or whoever wrote the story put it in that perspective to kind of say something in it without having to actually like talk about it, explain it to you. Yeah. Which I thought made it like a pretty decent film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was cool. Yeah, I think you would enjoy watching it.
So I did think it looked great. I loved the cinematography. Performance is really good. And I don't know, I think it's just because of like my feelings towards Donald Trump.
Like a bias?
Yeah, it was just kind of hard to like enjoy it as a movie. For me. Like I was just like, because I was watching it just kept reminding me of like his hardcore followers. And then people, I just kept thinking like, oh man, like his followers are going to watch this like, yeah, fuck yeah. And it was like, oh, it's so.
Nah, do you know what, dude? It's the same on both sides though. Like I can see like someone who's like staunch, like opposite end of the spectrum, liberal type, right?
Yeah.
Being like, oh yeah, this is a fucking, fuck Trump movie. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even that either.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that at all.
So like, it's not meant to do that.
It doesn't have like a. Like, I guess the point of the film wasn't to make him look bad or good. It was just to show you.
I didn't think so, dude.
Yeah,
it doesn't lean like one way or another.
No, I mean like you because here's the thing, like you don't need this movie to explain to you that he's a dickhead and that he's kind of always been that way and it's just gotten worse over time. You know, like you don't need this movie to explain that to you.
How do you think someone say that? Like you just for some reason there's someone that doesn't know who the fuck Donald Trump is and they saw this movie. Like, what do you think they would get out of it?
That he's a person who aligns himself with people who are corrupt and will prioritize profiting like for himself and prioritizing himself and his success, his personal success at anyone's expense.
So you're run of the mill billionaire, basically.
Yeah. So I mean, like it doesn't have to be Donald Trump. You could have replaced that character, the way he looks, his name, and everything. You know, it's an archetype. It just happens to be like the biopic.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Like I see what you mean because, fuck that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of went into it like intentionally, not trying to ignore like any biases and stuff, and that's how I was able to kind of just question some of the things that I saw, and to really learn, like did they engage in blackmail like that to that degree? It turns out like no, not like, at least not like that, not as egregious as the film portrayed. Because I mean, dude, it's a story, and that's the way that dude.
You got to add like the drama,
bro. Like that is mad villainous. How he had like that whole ass fucking room with a library of cassette tapes of every conversation he had with every fucking political figure. Like, yeah, give me a break. Like, we would have known about something like that.
Would we have?
I don't know, maybe. Like at least it would have been at least somewhat speculated about. Somebody somewhere would have said something. I mean, it would have been talked about.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like even if they did, because from looking into a little bit of it, it seemed like dude did keep some records of things like that, but not to that degree.
Yeah.
It was just it was dressed up for the screen.
What year was this movie?
Last year, right?
When it came out.
It's really
yeah, it was last year.
Yeah, so it's pretty new. The director's name is
I don't remember that.
Ali Abbasi.
Damn.
And he's from Iran. I guess he got like praise for a movie he did called Holy Spider.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me either. All the movies he's done are not movies that I'm familiar with. But it looks like he kind of like hangs in the realm of horror films. So, which is why immediately when I watched it, it kind of had like a horror film element to it, because it was,
I can see that.
Because it's like, imagine like like in Penguin or what is it, Falcone? Like the Sopranos and Goodfellas and stuff like that. Like you're following these characters who are doing heinous shit because they're bad guys, or like they're involved in crime. They're criminals, but you're following their story. So the way this guy kind of does it, especially like kind of making it like a period piece, seems very horror film-esque.
Yeah.
And I thought that adds to how cool the movie is.
You generally wouldn't see that like in a regular drama.
Especially not for something that is meant, like if it was meant to trash Donald Trump, like I don't think someone would spend like, I don't know, that much artistic creativity into it,
Yeah.
It would be just a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you would enjoy watching it, and you think I'm sure you'd be like, oh, it's a cool. I'm sure you would agree with us. So I'd say it's worth a watch.
Yeah, I should check it out.
Better than the show.
I mean, I don't even remember watching it. I know it was on TV, but
I don't even know.
Yeah, but it wasn't something. Yeah, like the only time that like I watched like something on TV and it had to do with Donald Trump was when they did the roast. And just because I like watching those roasts. Those are hilarious.
Love those roasts. That's one that I did not watch. But
yeah, I mean, it was just as funny as the other ones.
Yeah. They're all fucking hilarious.
Yeah, my favorite by far is the one they did of Flavor Flav. That one was hilarious, and the Justin Bieber one was pretty fucking gnarly one, dude.
Yeah.
That's one. Isn't that the one where they made the joke about Pete Davidson's dad when he because I guess he was killed in the
Twin Towers.
The Twin Towers.
Did you not know that?
Something about like how Snoop Dogg inhaled more smoke. The only person who has inhaled more smoke in their lungs, Snoop Dogg was his dad. Dude, like, oh my god, dude, they're so out of pocket. But yeah, that one, and then the Flavor Flav was my favorite one. Those are good. But that's why that's the only time I've ever tuned in for something with him on it.
Yeah.
Not for any other reason than just like because it's the roast.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you watch anything else?
Wait, what about Home Alone 2?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's in that.
Damn. Oh, it's because aren't they filming in like Trump Hotel or some shit?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They do also show him getting liposuction in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they haven't that. But also, again, that's another thing that you can't.
It's fact. Homie was in a movie.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, you like I looked into that and I'm like I've never heard about that.
I've never heard about that.
That he supposedly got lipo?
Yeah.
Was he like really big at one point?
He's always
been
like
he's always been pretty rotund.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever seen him like.
Hey, my boy got that
face.
fat ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
with the PH.
With the PH. That fat ass. Homie.
Oh shit. hate how the inside of my brain looks right now because of all that.
My boy built like a horse. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Jesus. Did you watch anything else?
I watched a few things. What about you?
I
Damn,
started
man.
watching Rumblefish again. I watch that movie pretty often.
Let me have it.
Have you guys seen that movie?
No.
You guys seen The Outsiders?
Yep.
Yes.
So it's like a companion piece to that.
Really?
Is it based on a book at all?
It was based on a book.
Is it by the same author as Outsiders?
Same author.
Okay. Was
Really?
it S.C. Hinton? I
Yeah.
think?
And same actors. Most of the same actors. Well,
Isn't like
Some
Mickey
of it-
Rourke in it also?
Mickey Rourke, Matt Dillon, fucking a young ass Nicolas Cage.
Damn.
How old is this movie?
It was made like a year or two after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it's way better to me. I love it way more than The Outsiders.
Oh, snap.
It's just kind of like it's really underrated.
What's it
but-
called again?
Rumblefish.
Rumblefish.
Rumblefish. So is it a sequel or like a spin-off?
No, it's not even connected.
It's not even connected.
No, but it has to do with like kind of greasers, like gangs in New York type of thing.
Oh, so is it kind of like how John Hughes films do it? Like it's like all the same actors playing different
Oh,
parts.
they all take place in Shermer, Illinois.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
so-
like it's all like
kinda
kind
like
of
that.
similar stuff, but they all play different characters.
But Shermer, Illinois isn't
it's
a
a
real
whole
place.
different story, whole
Right,
different
right,
thing.
right.
It's a whole different beast. It's
They're
really-
not connected at all.
it-
Not same universe.
It's very artsy. It's black and white. Only a few things are color. Like it's called Rumblefish, which at the end there's like these tanks and they have like the rumblefish in there. And
What's a
those are color.
rumblefish?
Those are fishes that have to be isolated because when you put them in a tank with other fish, they could just kill each other.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They call them fucking rumblefish
Yeah, that's not
because
obviously
they
the
rumble.
proper.
That's
Yeah,
tight. That's badass.
Damn, they get into a Donnybrook.
dude.
Damn, let's go, dude.
They get into some fisticuffs.
I think you're like
Yeah, they shoot the six?
fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
You like
Fist. You did what with a cup?
Fist it.
Damn, dude. Prove it.
so these rumblefish shoot the six.
I hate you guys. I
Do you own it or you stream it?
I own it.
Let me have it.
No, it is on something.
Streaming?
Yeah, I think it Tubi maybe.
I mean, I'll check right now, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that's a super underrated film. I love it, dude. It's not like as like I guess action packed as like The Outsiders is.
Oh, okay. Which isn't very.
No, it's not very, but it's very. It's just dialogue, dude. But
Yeah.
I fucking love it, dude. Mickey Rourke, dude.
Really?
Back when he was hot as fuck.
Yeah, dude. That guy like. He plays. They call him the motorcycle boy.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
It's on Amazon.
Amazon.
Dope.
It says on Amazon Prime Video with ads. Let's stream it. You can rent it on Fandango or YouTube or Amazon.
So this is before Mickey Rourke looked like he beat the shit out
No,
of
yeah,
himself.
he's like really young in this.
Okay.
All right, so I got the cast right here: Matt Dillon, Mickey Rourke, Diane Lane, Dennis Hopper,
Oh wow.
Diana Scarwood. I don't know who that is. Vincent Spano. Why does that name sound familiar? Nicolas Cage. Chris Penn's in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh wow.
Will
All young,
Smith?
dude. Will Smith. I don't remember him.
William Smith as Patterson.
I was like, dude, I don't remember seeing him.
Tom Waits.
Really?
Yeah, Tom Waits is in it.
Yeah, it's
Sophia Coppola. Damn, she's in it. It's probably a shitty movie then. She's a terrible actress.
is she?
She's a horrible actress.
You haven't seen The Godfather?
She's an amazing director though.
No. Everyone's getting this movie, dude. A lot of like up and comers at that time.
Yeah.
Making a name for themselves.
Sophia Coppola.
But I love the setting, dude. It's like that old timey New York when it's like everything looks all gritty and gross and like steam coming out of the fucking sewers.
okay,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Dude,
Like,
that's fucking
kind of like the Ninja Turtles, like
That's what's up,
similar like that. Yeah.
So like no, like what like a New York like noir film
Yeah,
type.
yeah. From
Same
back in the day.
same like kind of era.
like Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I love this movie, dude. It's a movie that I watch pretty often. Like I try to watch it at least once a year, just 'cause I love it, dude. Like there's so many theories because it is kind of artsy. It kind of leaves you up to like interpretation of like what certain things mean. And I've looked. I mean, I've seen like people talk about their interpretation of it, and like every time I watch it, I get something new out of it. It's really interesting. It's really, but it's not like over the top dense where it's like fucking like a, I don't know, like a Jodorowsky film where it's just like every fucking shot is like something, you know, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, but it's a good dude, and um, there's even like a scene where Matt Dillon's character like he gets jumped, he gets beat up, and you see like his like kind of like soul spirit leaving his body, and he starts like hovering like, and he starts like seeing the world like I don't know, to dead eyes, I guess. Like it's such an interesting film, dude. It's fucking depressing. The ending's sad. But I recommend it to everyone. It's really underrated. I feel like the popularity of The Outsiders kind of like overcasted it. But I think it's the superior out of the two.
Is it the same director?
Mm-hmm.
Francis Ford Coppola.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It's a same director. Similar,
A lot of the same
similar cast.
Yeah.
Based on a book
By S.E. Hinton.
by the same
Author.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's just a more mature kind of version of The Outsiders.
Oh, okay. So like a less like whimsical.
Is Pony Boy in it?
Yeah. No, he's
I don't want to watch it.
not. You guys should watch it though. It's like,
I'll watch it.
I'm busy that day.
Let me have it.
oh no.
Do you have like a normal Blu-ray of it or like a special?
It's on the. I think I have a Criterion one. It's just like a regular Blu-ray.
Let me have it.
I don't think they've ever released like anything like cool,
No?
like a media book or anything like that. No.
Whack.
I did get something I pre-ordered forever ago. They just came in yesterday. I got a copy of Scanners.
Oh, I saw that.
Scanners and The Brood.
I've actually never seen The Brood.
The Brood, I seen it so long ago, so like I want to rewatch it and then talk about it, cause like, but I remember I liked it.
Like the wrestling team?
Oh yeah, homie. The sick ass theme song.
Yeah, dude.
Is that what it is?
And then it's like dun, 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 dun.
And they drink blood out of like goblets.
That sounds tight.
And they give people blood baths.
Yeah, it's
They
sick.
dump blood on them in the ring.
Gangrel and
Gangrel, Edge, and Christian.
Agent Christian.
And then it turned into Gangrel and the Hardy
Girl,
Boys.
dude, I forgot. What happened to him?
He still does like appearances, but he doesn't wrestle.
he was exposed to sunlight and turned into dust.
Damn. I knew that's gonna happen, dude.
He had an affair with Lily Rose Depp and turned into dust.
Hmm.
Crazy style.
Yeah.
Bombs on it.
some guy named Van Helsing got to him.
Oh, fuck.
No, I saw. Was it who released those? Was it Umbrella?
A Second Sight.
Was it Second Sight? Dude, they released some good shit, man.
Bangers, dude. I think they're gonna do Florida Project, dude.
Really?
So I recommend you
Be on it.
you pre-order that one and get Tangerine while you're at it, because I feel like that one's gonna eventually go out of stock, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get those. But yeah, have you ever seen Scanners?
No.
David Cronenberg.
No.
Infamous scene, like
The head explosion scene. The guy like bald with glasses and his head explodes. Like all fucking crazy.
I'd have to like see the image.
it's like
I,
one of the
I
greatest.
I don't see it in my head right now.
Practical effects scenes ever.
Do you know how they did it?
Was it a watermelon? Or...
No. Well, they used an actual shot, like a shotgun.
Oh yeah.
They had to like clear the room and they set up a shotgun behind the dummy and they just had the camera in front and it was like angled up. So like when they shot it, it just fucking exploded out.
And it went out.
Yeah.
Like up and out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
It looks fucking nuts, dude.
Really?
It looks nuts.
Yeah. They even use it in like memes sometimes.
Yeah.
They're fucking hilarious.
No, that's a badass movie.
It is.
Scanners.
But I really want to watch The Brood. And then I got I think it's all three of his movies. It's have you guys ever heard of Coffin Joe?
Mm-mm.
Famous in Brazil. He would direct and star in his own movies, old black and white films. Super fucking violent, especially for its time. I think it was like late 60s, maybe early 70s. But super violent. Brazil, they didn't give a fuck back in the day.
Yeah.
So I think some of his movies were banned, but I just got like a box set from that. It was going out of print. So I'm like, okay, let me get it before it disappears forever. Because it was going for like crazy on Amazon, not Amazon, on eBay. But Second Sight had it on there for like $80. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get it here. But it's hard. I remember I discovered Coffin Joe, one of his movies. I don't remember which one I watched, but it was when I first got cable. I was like at late night, like switching to channels, and this black and white thing came up, and it was like half naked girls and this like guy with like a top hat, like and a beard. I'm like, this is interesting. Where's this gonna go? And
because the top hat.
no, but I was confused.
The top hat.
But I was confused because that was the first time I've ever heard someone speak French.
But you've never heard someone speak French before?
Not French. What do you call it?
Spanish.
It was like no, it was Brazilian, but like a lot of the words were the same as
Italian,
Spanish,
Portuguese.
So it was like every other word I could understand, but then every other word I couldn't, and it was weird. It was throwing me off. Like, what the fuck is this?
It was probably Portuguese. If you're saying Brazil, it was probably Portuguese.
Yeah.
Maybe okay. So yeah, it was just confusing, but I mean, it has subtitles. But I remember like thinking like this is like the raddest shit I've ever seen. Like I said, especially for its time, like people, you know, I think general like audience, like when they think about like old movies from like way back in the day, they think like, oh, you know, it's very tame, very like. I'm like, no, dude, it was rowdy. Like, what's that movie? What was it, Bad Boys?
Oh, with Sean Penn.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, dude, movies back then just didn't give a fuck, dude. Like they're so rowdy, dude. Like anytime I watch movies, especially from the '70s, I think that was like the fucking best time in like movie history ever. Where they just like anything goes, they just
I mean,
no
like
holds barred, dude.
Yeah, like peak creativity.
Yeah, dude.
Like for its time,
because I mean
that's where you got
censorship, and so it was like there was nobody to tell them what they can and can't do.
And then there's so much innovation because like the people were thinking so big. You know, like I mean, look at George Lucas with Star Wars, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, introducing like the way that they did those scale models like that, like man, to create a whole ass environment. Right? Yeah, so I mean, like the '70s were kind of like pivotal.
Yeah, dude.
It's cool though. We got AI shit now, so
That's what's up, dude. I'm all for it.
yeah, I know you are. Fucking bitch.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna start sending you guys the AI pages, dude. They're fucking sick, dude. It's like short clips, like just little scenes, dude. But they're so fucking eerie and weird, and it just like you just can't help but rewatch them because you're just noticing all the little details in them. It's mind blowing, dude. It's so crazy, and I'm like,
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, dude. Like, there's no way.
I mean, I'd be down to like.
It's cool.
Look at whatever you send me because I mean.
Yeah, it's just interesting because like it's stuff that like, it's stuff that like.
He's talking. He means noodles.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
No, dick pictures.
Oh. Okay. AI dick pictures.
Yeah.
No, real ones.
Fuck.
That's that's what I called dicks, noodles. What?
Did you watch anything else? Damn.
No, I did want to rewatch. It's funny that you were playing it, but I did want to rewatch Tombstone, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Bad Boys? The one he mentioned with Sean Penn?
Mm-mm.
Dude.
That movie, it's sick, dude.
Yeah, what is it about?
You had said you've never heard of it before I brought it up or something?
No, I never heard of it. And then I rewatched it. I'm like, this is why I love this kind of cinema. Like, yeah, it was just a brutal movie, dude.
It's super young, Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be a high school kid, right?
Yeah, he's a teenager.
Yeah, like it was like around the time of like Fast Times, Ridgemont High.
Oh, that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah. But he plays this guy who essentially he ends up in juvie, and because he kills somebody, right? Like he runs him over with his car or something.
Yeah.
And like ends up being like the younger brother of like the head of the rival gang. And so that guy, to put himself in the juvie to be with Sean Penn, so because he wants to kill him.
Oh, okay.
He rapes his girlfriend. and has like like he gets caught, whatever. So he goes in there, and then dude, just the way it's filmed, like the fighting in it, it felt so like authentic, and
Yeah,
it's such a good movie.
there's a scene too, like where like somebody spits in Sean Penn's face, but it's like the actor really spit in his face, like shit that you can't really do now.
Yeah.
like
Or it's frowned
Dude, it's
upon.
like nasty too. It's like like hits him because he like just gets to the juvie and it does the whole thing where like, oh, new meat coming through, and so people are like berating him as he's walking to his cell
yeah,
and like
it's like that.
throwing shit at him, spitting on him.
Wow.
It's a rough, gritty movie. It's tight, dude.
That's dope.
It's a badass fucking
Yeah.
movie.
I like stuff like that.
I would say I'd let you borrow it, but I think the one I have is like a region B or
It
something.
was region B locked.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
that means it's like a German import, I think. So you have to have an all region player in order to see it. So
I can probably find it on.
yeah,
I have my ways.
yeah, but we're a physical media podcast, so
No word, but
that's why you can only listen to this podcast on CD. So
yeah.
On the CD.
hit me up for this episode on compact disc. You know what I'm saying?
On tape.
No, it's a good movie. You should check it out.
I'm down.
Or we'll just watch it at my house one of these days.
Sure.
Nah, I'm busy that day.
All right.
It's gonna start getting hot. We
Yeah.
should utilize that projector and have like outdoor movie nights.
Yeah, dude.
Outside? In the sun?
Oh, at night, dude.
In the sun?
In the moon.
In the moon? No, I'm down.
Ew.
No, I've been watching like I finished What We Do in the Shadows.
What did you think about the ending, dude?
I don't know.
I kind of felt like I wanted a little more, but I also feel like it was a good ending, dude.
I kind of feel like it was a bit of a cop out.
Yeah.
Kind of like that was too easy of an ending. Like,
But I'm telling you, dude, I feel like they should have just ended it last season. I think it would have been perfect.
yeah,
And I called it, dude. I'm like, where else can they go from here? And it felt like it was just like they didn't know what to do.
yeah. The last season definitely felt like we don't know what to do. Let's just throw a bunch of random ideas and see what happens.
Like, kind of like that shotgun method. Like, see what sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as like anywhere near as funny as like the
yeah.
prior
yeah.
seasons. But
No, I feel that because I haven't finished it. But even where I'm at, I think I haven't finished the season before this latest one, and even then I was like, I don't know, it's like kind of running out of steam.
yeah,
you know?
like I called it, dude. I'm like, it should end here. Like they should just not do it. Because I remember when Fidel said, "Oh, they announced that there's gonna be a new season." I'm like, where the fuck are they gonna take it? Like I feel like
they kind of left it in a way where they could end it for good, and it's good.
but it wasn't like the neat like little bow tie at the end. Like
Yeah,
it's,
so
like,
if
wrapped
they
up
wanted
and
to,
ready.
yeah.
Yeah, this one I didn't think it was a bad ending. I just felt like the whole season was kind of forced a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
I
as
still think
great.
it's an amazing show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that show.
I also finished Yellowstone,
Oh, word.
part 2 of season 5. Have you finished it?
Not at all.
So
I haven't even started that latest stuff.
I finished it in one night, dude.
No shit.
Yeah, because I had gotten home from work and I was like browsing Peacock and I saw it was uploaded. I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'm gonna watch an episode. I ended up finishing it and it was like, by the time it was done, it was like 2 a.m.
Yikes.
I was like, fuck. And I still went to work the next day.
Yikes.
But it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
There was a couple choices that were made that I was like, oh, why are they doing that? So I had to look it up. And I don't know if you know Kevin Costner's not a part of it. Yeah, because I guess there was like some scheduling conflicts, so he wasn't able to come back. So they kind of Taylor Sheridan had to kind of rewrite the whole season because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there was like a choice made in the opening episode that I was like, oh fuck. Like,
Got it.
yeah. But it was good. I liked the outcomes of. They tied everything up pretty good. Like I was satisfied with the way they tied everything up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you should watch it. It gets brutal.
Hell yeah.
It gets brutal.
I gotta check it out. I finished the Bachelor.
That's what's up. Man.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what's up. No, we don't know anything about The Bachelor though. Remember?
We don't. Nah, dude. That show's funny, dude. That show's so funny to me, man. Like,
Damn, the Bachelor.
What season is it on, dude?
like 29.
Damn, that's crazy.
I just saw South Park announced season 27.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck.
Did you see the teaser?
Yeah, did he?
Oh, it looks like it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But so how was
29, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. I mean, I enjoy watching it with Alexis, you know. It's her thing. She likes to watch that and we get to do it together, which is cool. But I just think it's funny, man. It's a funny ass show, you know. Like
I like with shows like that. I'm just like, where do they find these people?
Is that considered reality TV?
It's considered
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah, and like you can definitely tell that there's people like it. It's real people, you know, and like they're not all of them. You can tell like who's building their brand,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and putting themselves out there, and
People
who's
using it as an opportunity.
yeah, and who's like,
I would, dude.
and who's kind of. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
I
If,
would
who's,
show up in my Betamax
that's what I'm saying.
onesie.
That's what's up.
But you can also tell that there's people on there who are genuinely like trying to go
Find
through
love.
that process. Because there was like a girl in this season where there was like a conversation dude was having with her saying like, hey, like I can just like, I feel like our connection is very strong. You know, just one thing is I feel like you kind of pull back when we go to kiss, right? Because they be macking all the time with everybody, dude. It's crazy.
That's what's up, dude.
And
Sounds like a Betamax
and
hangout.
she was and she laughed and just responded saying, it's not because of that. It's because like my mom's gonna be watching, you know.
I
You
mean,
know?
that's understandable.
Yeah. So he's like, oh man, okay, cool. So then like and
So
it was
no head, huh?
yeah. No, dude, but it's funny too because like I don't know, it's hard not to get into it, and it came down to like the wire where the dude was trying to pick between two girls,
Yeah.
and there's one girl who I felt they seemed like they had like the best connection or whatever. She was Mormon, and she chose not to do the overnight in the same room, you know, and
Well, what's overnight?
like the last like evening he used to spend with like the last three girls when there's just three left, they have an option to choose to stay in the same suite, and so they can bone, dude. You know,
Get that nut off. You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. That's what they do.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Continue.
I'm a virgin.
So like she opted not to do it, and like she was talking, when she came from like a big Mormon family, like, and so he and he's not very like, you know, he describes himself as someone who's like a man of faith, but like not like a practicing Christian type, you know. And she was like, my timeline is I'm approaching my mid-30s, like I'm ready to, you know, start a family, you know, and do those things, you know, be a housewife and such. And in his mind, he was saying like, oh, I'm trying to like be married and like travel and have fun for a period of time before we start doing the family stuff. And this other girl, she was like on the same wave or whatever. But like you can tell, like, man, like he was just feeling this other girl, and it came down to the end where he didn't choose her, which was like a big upset because, dude, that fool would be telling her like he was leading her on and treating her in a way where it seemed like it would be easy for her to feel like he's already made his choice. Like he was saying shit like that to her, and she exposed him like at the reunion for all the things that he had said to her off camera. Like, dude, to the point where you can see it, dude, he's like shaking. He's like shaking, embarrassed, bro. And he's like, you know, I'm sorry. Like as a man, like I have to take accountability, like my word, you know. And even to the point where he was saying like, you know, I'm sorry, you know, that it was that or whatever. She's like, and she calls him out on something. Like the apology sounded sincere, but he missed the point because at the end of the day, like he played her the whole time. And it's like those spicy ass moments that I'm just like, ooh, like this is getting wild, you know? But yeah, I don't know. It's like you get to, it's entertaining, dude, you know? And I don't know. I enjoy watching it with my wife, and it's fucking hilarious. I love the commercials for when they like, oh, are you over the age of 60 and looking for love? Like, go to this website or whatever, and for a golden bachelor, So they have like elderly people.
What's that website
Bachelors,
though?
yeah.
ChristianMingle.com.
It's like it's Golden Bachelorette, and like it's all these elderly men coming out of these different vehicles, and then Eddie walks in.
Damn.
What's up?
Yeah. But yeah, I finished The Bachelor. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys checked out or heard of Severance,
Severance, like
the TV show?
no.
You guys should watch it.
Yeah. Like
It's 2 seasons. Each season is 8 episodes, 8 or 9 episodes. It's on Apple TV though, but I know you have your ways of getting it. This show, it had been on like my radar for a while, only because like the main actor is Adam Scott, and I think he's hilarious. And then it was created by Ben Stiller, so I was like, oh, this shit's gonna be funny as fuck. And it ended up being like, no, it's like it has its funny moments, but it's mostly a drama. And so I don't know, I kind of just put off watching it for some reason, even though I have Apple TV. And I decided to just like jump in, start watching it. I want to say maybe like a month and a half ago. And I just finished it, like the second season as well. And this might be like up there for me as far as like greatest TV shows of all time.
really.
Like this shit is fucking crazy.
What's it on?
Apple TV. Bitch ass.
What do you like about it?
It's just fucking anxiety inducing. It's a thriller essentially.
Well, what's like the premise?
So Adam Scott plays this manager.
Adam Scott, wait, who?
Adam Scott, Parks and Recreation.
He's the
Oh, the guy looks like the ant, kind of.
He's
Yeah.
the older brother in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's all, well, you see these bad boys, and it's all fucking oiled up. So he works for this company called Lumen, and what they do is when somebody gets hired on, they get a chip implanted in their brain. What that chip does is once they enter the floor once they enter the building where they work, they go down to their floor, and once they get to that floor, it triggers the chip to basically turn them into a different, not a different person, just like a different version of themselves where they don't remember anything from the outside world. All they know is the job.
Okay.
And so they do their job. And then once they go home, they get in the elevator, triggers the chip again, and they go back to normal. And they have no memory of being at work.
I was just about to ask that. Okay.
Yeah, like they have no. So
like their time there, it's just they're a whole different person. They don't have any recollection of
yeah,
like, what goes on.
They don't know
there.
about their family. Like all they know is like their name, their first name, and their last initial. And so it opens up with this woman like just passed out on a conference table, and then you hear like a voiceover, and it's Adam Scott, and he's like, "Oh, like hello, like go ahead, get up, like this is your orientation," and she's like freaking out, like what's going on? What am I doing here? And then they're trying to tell her like, "Oh, this is your new job, like this is what you got to do," but she's like, "No, I don't want to do this." Like, so they have her fill out a form, like a resignation form, like she wants to quit.
Or like to opt out.
Yeah. So she fills it out, but in order for it to like be valid, her like outside consciousness has to approve it, and she doesn't. And so she's like, "Oh, I don't believe you." So they like show her a video. She's like, "Hey, this is me. Like, this is your job. Like, you're not leaving. Like, you got to stay." And then so the first couple episodes, she's just trying to like think of ways to get out of there. And
that
like,
already sounds fucking cool, dude.
Dude, like there's one instance where she tries to hang herself, and she's like, if I die here, do I like die out there too? Which I mean, yeah, because it's the same body.
Yeah.
It's just a different consciousness. and so she tries to hang herself and like
Kind of like The Substance in a way.
sort of, and then she's like, you know what? She finds a paper cutter. You know, remember those big paper cutters from
With
school?
the big blade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And she grabs it and then puts the blade to her fingers and goes to like the manager's office, and she's all like, "Record me right now." And she has her recorder and she's all like, "I fucking quit. I'm out of here. If you say no, these fingers, you're losing these fingers." And then,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me, dude.
And this is just the
You
first
got me
season.
hooked, dude.
The second season is fucking nuts, dude.
What's it on?
How many seasons are there?
Just 2 right now.
Oh, okay.
But it just got renewed for a third. And I'm glad because the way the second season ended, I was like, holy fuck.
What did you just ask?
What's it on? Damn, dude. I gotta try to find a way to watch it.
Apple TV, dude. I'm telling you, like, I was hooked. Like, once I got to like the third, fourth episode, and it had, so the main cast is Adam Scott. The woman, I can't remember her name. I've never seen her in anything. She's fucking awesome in it. And
it kind of sounds like Possessor a little bit.
yeah,
Like little
sort of.
elements of it.
Sort of. And then so it's Adam Scott, her, I should just look her up. Christopher Walken is in it, John Turturro,
Oh wow.
Patricia Arquette,
John Tortoro. That's
Totoro.
That's the Punisher, right?
No, it's from My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, he plays Tortoro.
No, he's the guy from Do the Right Thing in the pizza shop. The
John-
one that doesn't like the black people.
John Turturro? John Turturro?
John Turturro.
Yeah, dude. From The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
It don't matter to Jesus.
It don't matter to Jesus. What's this dang old wild shit? I don't give a. What does it say? I don't give a fuck. Or what?
I remember what band had that as a clip.
It don't matter to me.
ACHDC.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it,
Damn.
dude. Let's go bowling.
Yeah. Dude.
Damn, fake ass fan. No, it's a really good fucking show, dude. Like it just progressively gets better, weirder, and just like it's one of those shows that like. So when the first season ended, I was like legitimately like, holy fuck. I'm so glad I don't have to wait to start watching the second season. Because it ends on a huge cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's fucking tight, dude. 2 seasons.
Do you mind?
Damn.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What? It's loud in here.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
You can smell it, no, for real?
No, I can't smell.
Oh. Do you mind if I burn one?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
No, dude.
All right, so
I still know how straight as you were, dude.
he's not straight edge. All right, so
I smell crack, dude.
it's Adam Scott, Zach Cherry. He plays a character named Dylan.
Zach
Dude, his story
Cherry.
is kind of because they each have their own stories, you know, and you see it like unfold throughout the series.
So it kind of follows the different characters.
Yeah, sort of, but like simultaneously, you know, and then like it shows them how they intertwine and shit. But the character Dylan, played by Zach Cherry, his story kind of like broke my heart. Like you kind of
Yeah.
feel bad for the guy, yeah. Even John Turturro's character as well. This is what I wanted to point out. The actor, his name is Tremel Tillman. He plays a character named Seth Milchick, and he's kind of like not like a security guard, but he like keeps an eye on them, keeps them in line. He's him and the manager, played by Patricia Arquette. They don't switch consciousness. Like the person they are there, they're the same person out in the real world.
Okay.
And dude, that guy Milchick, they call him Milchick by his last name. He's fucking awesome.
So it's kind of like The Matrix?
No, I mean, as
'Cause,
far
like,
as
I
like
mean,
consciousness,
Because if
and-
they die in The Matrix, they die in real life.
yeah, but they're not being plugged into anything. It's a chip in their head.
Oh, word. But I mean, yes, but I'm saying like...
It's the same physical body.
Yeah, same physical body, 2 different consciousness.
Yeah,
Trying to wrap my head around it.
just watch it, you stupid bitch. But yeah, Christopher Walken, John Turturro, Patricia Arquette. Those are the only names I'm familiar with. But yeah, it's 2 seasons right now. Just got approved for a third. Dude, it's really fucking good.
What is it on?
TV, homie. Apple TV, homie.
What's it on?
Fuck you. That's what it's on. Yeah.
That sounds tight, dude.
You should just get Apple TV. It's not, I don't think it's that much. I think it's less than $10 a month.
I only pay for is it 20 or more. So I'll get it twice.
Damn.
What else is on there that's good? I don't know.
Ted Lasso's really good. I don't
If
think
I
you'll
have
like.
a free trial, I'll see. I'll just
They
watch
have
it.
like a 7-day free trial.
I'll just watch it all.
What phone provider do you have?
T-Mobile.
Oh, I don't think they offer.
No.
Yeah,
I know. I think they do the whole Netflix thing.
I know
I don't
I don't know
Verizon
if they
has
still
it.
do, but
Verizon does the Netflix and Max, I believe.
Yeah, well, they do the Apple one too.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know that.
You do you have the app?
Do I have what?
The app for Verizon?
Well, it's my sister's plan.
Well, I mean,
I don't have that. She's been telling me, she's like, I'm gonna put you like so you can control the account too, but she hasn't yet. So
oh, dude, hit her up. You should totally do that because you can
Yeah.
look at some really cool perks. Like, I've gotten a bunch of cool like hookups in the past
yeah,
through that. Yeah, you can look up like their little perks, things you can claim.
I'll ask her. Because I also been kind of toying with the idea of getting a new phone. So
What do you have right now?
13 Pro.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I think that's what I have too. But
No, I honestly think Apple TV is worth it.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, Killers of the Flower Moon is on there. Have you watched that yet?
not yet.
That's on there.
The
That
Monarch.
Godzilla series, right?
Monarch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Legacy
also
of
have
Monsters.
that Beastie Boys
Yeah,
special
the Beastie
on there,
Boys special's on
which
there.
I think that you would really enjoy.
I think I watched part of that one.
I think we watched it at my house.
Yeah.
Where they're like on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to finish it, that's where you would see it.
Yeah. I think I saw the ending. I think I saw like from halfway to finish.
Oh, okay.
But it was tight.
There's some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
There are some other shows on there too. Sugar, the show I had brought up a while back with Colin Farrell, where it's like a noir, plays like a private detective. I had brought it up a while back.
There,
That one's really good. That's on there.
I remember seeing a Justin Timberlake movie on Apple TV, where he's like some dude that lives in this neighborhood, and he lives near this woman who, like, is a junkie, in like a trailer, and her kid. And if I may believe it's like.
Bubble Boy?
No. I can't remember the name of it. Let me look it up. I thought it was.
I know
thought it
what
was
you're
pretty
talking
decent.
about
It was
because
pretty-
I've seen the title card for it, but I can't remember the name of it
I'm gonna look it up right
because
now.
his picture is on the title card.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
There's not that many movies on there. It's mostly series and like soccer games. But the series they have, like, there's another one on there that I've been wanting to check out. It's with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford called Shrinking.
Palmer.
Palmer, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Did you finish Monarch or no?
No, I'm like 3 episodes in. It's good. It's just I haven't continued it. I like Monarch because it has Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
And Wyatt Russell plays the younger version of Kurt Russell in the show. And it's funny because like they're father and son.
They look alike. Huh?
And his name's
Yeah.
Wyatt.
Yeah, that's tight.
That is tight.
So is his mom Goldie Hawn as well?
I don't know.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Speaking of Wyatt, did we want to
Shout out.
did we want to like mourn
R.I.P..
Val Kilmer right now, or
You know what? Yeah. I remember I would always like see Val Kilmer before I got really into movies the way I am now. I always just thought of him as just like some Hollywood big shot type actor, like, whatever, you know? Especially like the first time seeing Batman Forever, I was like, oh man, I fucking hate this movie. But like as I got older, rewatching that movie, that might be my favorite one.
oh, that was instantly when I saw it, it became my favorite.
No, like now it became my favorite as I got older.
Oh, word. Okay.
Like, because I started seeing it for like what it was. Like, it's actually really fucking good. And I don't know if you've seen like there's like a bunch of deleted scenes from it that have never seen the light of day, where it's supposed to be like super dark.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm trying to check that out.
it's called the Schumacher cut.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I
They
don't
never
think
released it.
No, I don't think like he even has the prints anymore. So, but
Is it like a dark web kind of thing?
I think Kevin Smith has like a lot of it and like a lot of storyboards of it, and he's like screened it a couple times with like the storyboards, and people have seen it, and it's supposed to be really good, but
Oh,
nah, I don't know. But yeah, I've always just like kind of was whatever about him, and it actually took his passing for me to think about the movies I've seen him in, and I was like, you know what, like he's been in a lot of badass shit.
yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously Tombstone,
Yes.
Doc Holliday, Batman, Top Gun, but I think, in my opinion, one of his like underrated performances that people don't talk about is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I don't know if you've ever seen that with
No.
him and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, I have never seen that one. That sounds
Have you ever seen
dope
it?
though.
Dude, so
I remember like when the movie came out vaguely, and it was like when it was being advertised, but I can't recall like what it looks like in my head.
have you ever seen The Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe?
Yes.
This thing is directed by Shane Black.
Yes.
So Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is in that type of humor.
Got it.
And it's also directed by Shane Black.
Oh, okay.
But that movie is fucking funny. Val Kilmer is awesome in that movie. There's like a scene, I put it in my story when the day he passed, where he's like arguing with Robert Downey Jr. And he's like, you know, if you look up the definition of the word idiot, you know what you're gonna see? And Robert Downey Jr. is like, what, a picture of me? He's like, no, the definition of the word idiot, which you fucking are.
That's funny, dude.
But no, he's been in a lot of great movies. What's the other one? Is it Willow?
Yeah.
Yeah, Willow.
Top
That's a good
Gun.
one, dude.
Yeah, and then like people have been posting like his scene from Maverick. I haven't seen Maverick yet.
I
Top
haven't
Gun
seen
Maverick.
it either.
But like I watched the scene and I was like, it almost feels like he knew like his time was coming, because just the way that scene is like with Tom Cruise, they kind of do like their goodbyes, and I was just like, damn, dude, that's like fucking sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's rest in peace, Val Kilmer. I mean,
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, I remember I remember seeing a lot of them like around like the island of Dr. Moreau, you know. I just remember thinking that movie was tight because like there was like these anamorph looking type, you know,
Creature thing.
creatures, and I was like, oh, some of those look kind of sick, you know. And so obviously he's in that one, and I grew up on Tombstone, so obviously like man, like when I think of anything Tombstone, you know, like
yeah,
I got mad obsessed with that.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like it's hard not to like kind of associate him with that, you know, because dude, he really stole the show in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and that was a stacked cast, bro. You know, and bro, he really stole that show, man.
Yeah, I feel like 90% like of people when they hear that name, like that's the first character they think of.
Yeah, yeah.
By
I mean,
far.
and the quotables, like
Yeah.
all the quotables from that movie
I'm your Huckleberry.
are primarily from
Yeah.
that character.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the rumor.
yeah, dude. Like all, yeah.
I
I'm a
almost see that
Huckleberry.
like his Joker, almost. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that really like involved, like almost like just fucking like obsessed with that character that he just created. You know, like
Which is funny because like if you know like the Doc Holliday like person, like if you were to read up on him and kind of study and watch like, you know, documentaries and just familiarize yourself, like his portrayal of that character isn't like, I mean it's on brand, except like a lot of the elements were, you know, just the Val Kilmer, you know, his interpretation of that.
yeah.
Because if you were to see the movie Wyatt Earp, I think is it Dennis Quaid? No, maybe
Oh, who plays Doc Holliday?
Doc Holliday. Yeah,
I don't remember. I just remember Kevin Costner was Wyatt Earp.
yeah, and that's actually a little bit more true to,
But it's like a day and night difference. Like,
yeah, but I like the Val Kilmer one.
Yeah,
like categorically better.
he's a badass, dude.
Yeah, he just the swag he had in that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like the two guns. I don't know. That's just so when I associate Val Kilmer with him, you know, because of course I've seen Top Gun, and Willow.
Heat.
Heat, of
Yeah,
course.
so I
How did
said-
I not mention Heat?
Heat. I feel like that,
Dude, he was so fucking cool in
he's
Heat.
fucking badass in that
Dude,
too.
Fuck.
yeah.
Man.
Rest in peace. I mean, I know he like I remember like listening to a podcast and I saw that documentary.
I couldn't finish that documentary, dude. That shit was like making me cry.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it.
Oh man.
I need to finish it.
I was I was watching it while I was scratching records. So I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But like, yeah, man, like that. I remember kind of just knowing that known him to be kind of difficult to work with, a lot or whatever, But I don't know how much of that is true. I just go off of what I see, which is the characters he's portrayed in the movies that I like.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know. That's kind of it's kind of a bummer to know. Just like, it's kind of like that Doc Holliday officially died for me.
Yeah.
And that's a bummer, dude. And yeah, shout out Val Kilmer.
Hey, what about The Doors?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I've never seen that movie.
No, I've seen it. It's
I have
been
to
so
rewatch
long
it.
for me.
Yeah.
But I know there's like that famous thing about it where it was like they showed songs that he sang, Val Kilmer, like his vocals over it, and I guess it showed the band members of the Doors, and they didn't even know the difference.
Yeah, they
Oh,
kind of
shit.
talk about that in that documentary.
Yeah, yeah, that's a movie that I've been wanting to rewatch. Biopics I'm like iffy on.
Yeah, some of them are too corny.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, this is one of the more better ones, but
Yeah. It was kind of had the element of corniness to it, but I thought he nailed that
No.
character, like, or at least he damn like I felt he kind of
Yeah.
nailed it.
he just would dive like deep, like head first, like in whatever character he played, and I feel like he's not one of those characters like that. I don't know, like it's like that's total like Val Kilmer acting. It's like no, every character is like so different,
Yeah, it's kind of like when it's like you forget that it's Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Like they do it so well that you forget. Kind of
it's
like Heath Ledger with the Joker, Johnny Depp with Jack Sparrow. Like they disappear.
Yeah, or like even like what do you call it? Like some people consider the greatest actor of all time.
Jason Mewes as Jay.
Daniel Day-Lewis, kind of like that. Like he just disappears in
As
his
Silent
character. Yeah. 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 It's just one of those celebrities or actors that everything he did, it was just like he got really into it, and he did it.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job. Yeah. I
He took it
remember
very serious.
I remember watching like a direct to like video movie he did called like Wyatt Earp's Revenge or something like that. And he plays Wyatt Earp. And he's like,
Val Kilmer?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's not very good.
Uh-huh.
Like the story's kind of whack. I mean, it's worth watching just because like it's cool, But as you're watching, you're gonna be like, "This isn't that great," But it's cool, And
Yeah.
I was able to see it the whole way through and be like, But I remember when I saw that, it was the first time it had dawned on me. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen something that he had been doing in a while, and he looked mad different. Like he gained a lot of weight. And I was like, oh shit, like man, wonder what that dude's been up to. I mean, no wonder he's been acting, But I remember that's like the last thing I saw him in.
He had like throat cancer, right?
Yeah, he had like a double tracheotomy or something. Yeah, he had like a throat cancer.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, because I remember like certain interviews, like he wasn't even talking in Maverick. Is he?
It's it sounds like very like that.
Yeah, so he had the trach surgery. So when he would talk, he would have to cover the hole, and it would come out very like a low register Donald Duck. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna like try and do it.
You can go ahead.
It's hard.
That's kind of impressive, dude.
That's why.
Dude, that's super good.
But I can't form words though.
I was gonna say up your Huckleberry. Say it, dude.
I tried. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, dude.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
See everybody next time.